This country's youth are being advised that even in a digital world, the ability to read is more important today. The advice came from Country Manager of Courts St. Vincent Limited, Michelle Samuel, who was addressing the opening ceremony of the just concluded local leg of the OECS Courts Reading Competition won by the St. Mary's Roman Catholic School.
Children have mastered the ability to read. They will have access to a breadth of knowledge that they can use in their everyday life and in their studies. They would have access and be able to upgrade their oral and written skills, which is important in every aspect of life.
Joycelyn Blake Brown, Senior Education Officer in the Ministry of Education for Primary Schools, said it is always good to celebrate students' accomplishments through literacy and urged the students not to give up on their schoolwork.
You can invest in your education, spend time reading, practice your skills until you achieve excellence. Remember, excellence is not a skill. It is an attitude, according to Ralph Meston. Too many of our students are underperforming and are least concerned about producing excellent work. To achieve this goal, we have to practice and not to give up when things get difficult. As the saying goes, when the going gets tough, the tough keeps going.
This is the third time that the St. Mary's Roman Catholic School has won the competition since its inception in 2010. A group of experts from the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela is currently here to advise the Port Authority on how to clean up coastal areas, particularly wreckage. According to the chairman of the Port Authority, Edwin Snagg, the team will be advising on the disposal of wreckage at the Canash Beach and also in the Grenadines, where he says there are several pieces of wreckage which the Port Authority is now mandated to deal with.
To have the input from the Venezuelans and of course any other authority that we choose to link with in order to get some advice as to how to clean this entire coastal environment of all these wrecks and debris that we have in the surrounding waters of St. Vincent and Grenadines.
Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves is expected to deliver a keynote address to an international symposium next week in Washington, D.C. Dr. Gonsalves will join former President of the Republic of Cape Verde, Pedro Pires, on Thursday to speak on the topic, the future of democracy and development in Africa and the Caribbean at the Metropolitan AME Church, one of Washington, D.C.'s most historical African-American institutions. Members of the U.S. Congressional Black Caucus, ambassadors from the African and Caribbean Diplomatic Corps, along with prominent academics, policy experts, journalists, and activists will participate in the October 17th to 18th symposium organized by the Institute of the Black World 21st Century, IBW, which is a research, policy, and advocacy group focused on issues that impact black countries and black communities around the world. In his address, PM Gonsalves is expected to draw connections between future socio-economic development and the current demands of CARICOM for reparations from European countries. During the symposium, the Institute of the Black World 21st Century will present its Pan-African Service Award to Prime Minister Gonsalves and its Legacy Award to President Pires. The Lewis Pinette Home yesterday received a donation of supplies from Karib Cable. Representative of the company, James Ballantyne, said that the donation is part of their corporate responsibility program to assist those in need.
Lewis Pinette Home was the entity in which we selected at the end of the day. So once again, this comes from the heart, from Karib Cable, to you all.
And the nurse at the Lewis Pinette Home thanked the company for its donation.
Express our heartfelt gratitude for so much. We know, as you can see, it's coming from the heart, and we'd like to thank you very much for these gifts. We know it will be used well. We know that the residents here will benefit. We are thanking you a whole lot because we know, we have seen it, and we know very well that you gave us from the heart, directly from the heart. So we want to thank you for your gift, and we want to thank you for many more to come.